GoFundMe, would losing be better for business? Tuesday's GoFundMe race ended the same way it does most days, with our own ongoing expenses fund winning the day and not a dime going to any of the other multiple campaigns associated with Jose Chille DeCastro, leaving one to wonder if DeCastro would have been better off financially if he had been convicted of recent charges. DeCastro spent the day in California, safely away from a potential trial in Maryland that was conveniently thrown out at the start of the day for charges of allegedly harassing former employee Colin Project Constitution Campbell. He also started the day complaining that his viewership numbers went from unbelievably inflated down to the range of a channel slightly bigger than our own would do on a normal day. With viewership that anemic, DeCastro started to panic and blamed the nameless, faceless YouTube for all of the ills of his channel. But his viewers have listened to him complain about YouTube for years now and are numb to it. Sure, it's a threat to his way of life, but honestly, if someone in a similar situation had been buying views to inflate his numbers and suddenly turned his purchasing off, they may have resulted in what DeCastro was allegedly experiencing. It's not that big of a shock. Plus, things were to the point where he expanded merchandise sales before the supposed loss in viewership. DeCastro has been making a point that he only produced 100 keychains and 100 rubber bracelets in this batch. He has priced each bracelet and keychain at $10 each, though shipping is rumored to be insane. But still, with 616,000 subscribers, why aren't the products sold out by now? If 0.016% of his audience were limited to one bracelet and one keychain per order, you would think he would have an instant sellout. Keychains and rubber bracelets would be the new Tickle Me Chili, and he'd be sold out after making money hand over fist. But DeCastro's crowdsourcing did their best when he was under threat. He raised close to $60,000 this year from fighting sets of charges against him, Press with Rancor, and Wanda Meese. Passing the collection plate around to his audience works when freedom is at stake for somebody. Regarding his scheduled trial in Maryland yesterday, it would have proved everything he's been wanting: a threat to his freedom, unfair charges, trumped-up accusations, and an unfair system that was designed to keep the common man down. With his 6 employees churning out propaganda videos designed to promote his possible loss of freedom, and the campaign slogan, "They're trying to put me away again, donate now to help me defend my total innocence," it would literally have been an invitation to print money. Yet, he had it dismissed on procedural grounds. Didn't promote it at all. Didn't acknowledge it other than briefly on his live stream last night, after it was over. Worse yet, he didn't mention his crowdsourcing campaigns to get rich off his fans in order to replenish the coffers, so he didn't have time to sell keychains and cheap rubber bracelets on the air like a bad pitchman at a state fair. DeCastro has the ability to rile up his 616,000 subscribers to make him money with no return on investment. $5, $10, $20. This is so important you should skip a meal to fund it. Yet he's blown the one opportunity he had to exploit his audience in a way that would have solved his financial problems because he was too lazy to run a freaking campaign. Chille DeCastro, a journalist whose laziness cost him his fortune. On that note, we're not too lazy to pass on telling you that we need your help to keep the very newspaper and newscaster looking at or listening to right now alive. If you'd like to continue to force me to keep writing this dreadful column each day, we do have a GoFundMe of our own. All proceeds going to keeping lights on, eating, and writing new stories to feature here and on ReallyCoolSite.org.